Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. In 1993, my wife and I were desperately in need of a holiday. I'd been working 2, sometimes 3 jobs at a time to support us. We had 2 children, one of whom was very seriously ill, needing constant hospital treatment. And we really needed a holiday, and we didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. And we were very generously given a grant that enabled us to go away for a week and have a week in a self-catering cottage. It was nowhere exotic. It was in the Mourne Mountains near Rostrevor, but it was an absolute blessing to us. And that grant was given to us by the Joseph Rowntree Foundation. And that always tickled me, because Rowntree's, I thought about sweets and I thought about chocolate, because when I was growing up, Rowntree's was one of the 3 big chocolate companies, along with Cadbury's and Fry's. And oh my goodness, all the Rowntree stuff that I used to eat when I was a kid: fruit pastels, fruit gums, Aero bars, KitKat, Smarties, After Eights, Yorkie bars. These were all produced by Rowntree's. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, but those 3 big chocolate companies, the reason why, for example, Rowntree's were involved in having a charitable trust and helping families like ourselves who were struggling, was because of their Christian foundations. Because the big 3 chocolate companies in Britain, Fry's, Cadbury's and Rowntree's, were all founded by Quakers, and their Christian beliefs were such that they didn't just want to make money, but they wanted to make a difference to society. For example, Cadbury's, who were based in Birmingham. Now, Rowntree's were based in York, Fry's were based in Bristol, but Cadbury's, who were based in Birmingham, they were famous for looking after the needs of their workers at a time in the late 18th, early 19th century, whenever factory workers were generally treated very poorly. Cadbury's built a village of lovely homes with parks and all kinds of amenities for their workers. It was called Bourneville, which of course is where the Bourneville chocolate, dark chocolate brand came from. But why was it that these Quakers got into the chocolate business? Whenever Quakers comprised less than 1/10% of the population of England, how did they end up founding the 3 biggest chocolate companies? Well, there was a couple of reasons. One was that Quakers were not able to attend university. For a long time in England, there was discrimination against nonconformist denominations. Basically, if you were Church of England, you were able to attend university, but you were barred from university if you were a Quaker, for example. So Quakers could not go into any profession that necessitated a university degree. Also, Quakers saw chocolate as being something good and positive to avoid sinful habits. Now, I know that might seem strange to us today, because people talk about chocolate eating as if it was something really naughty and bad. But, you know, back then there was such a problem with alcoholism among the working classes that these Quakers decided that if they could promote the drinking of cocoa and hot chocolate, it would help combat the lure of the gin palaces of the time. And so that's why these companies ended up going into the chocolate business. Now, today, they've all been taken over by multinationals, and they've gone very different directions. I mean, in fact, Rowntree's ended up producing a chocolate brand called Black Magic, which I'm sure the Quakers that founded it would never have wanted to happen. But nevertheless, some of the foundations and the charitable foundations founded in their names are still helping people and helping needy families and helping those that are being oppressed today. And as I said, our family was a beneficiary of the kindness of those Quaker gentlemen, those committed Christians who found a way of cornering the chocolate market and still doing great good. Our family was a beneficiary of their generosity all those years ago. You know, they left a legacy. And I believe this, that as Christians, we can leave a legacy behind us. We can bless people, and we can touch other people's lives, and we can inspire people to greater things in ways that even in future generations, our good works can continue to touch the lives of others because of our faith in Jesus Christ. May God bless you today, and I pray that you will do something today that is significant and touches somebody else's life. And please join us next time for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.